Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'd like to welcome you all to the show. I'm outside, and I'm watching CNN News, and the leader of the NAACP was on talking with Wolf Blitzer, right? You know, because I watch the news time to time just to see their take on what took place in Buffalo this past Saturday. And he asked a question. Well, they said, well, you're meeting with some government officials. And he said, what are some of the questions that you're going to ask them that will help curb this racial tension between black and white? He said something to the effect that white supremacy is affecting black people, Muslims, Jews, and Hispanics in America. He also said that he wants to know what will the justice system do to stop the ongoing hate attacks on black people. Stop right there. Now, when the white man hears that, he got to look like, really like, what do you want the Justice Department to do? Only thing Justice Department can do is put ink to paper, but that's still not going to stop a person physical act of violence against black people. You know, like he really gave him what looked like the judicial system, the justice system. What are they going to do to protect black? Like, what are you going to do to protect black people? It's basically saying, look, you're a black man asking a white man what he's going to do to protect black people. Does that make sense? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, y'all. I'm sorry. You know, from my viewpoint, the way I'm looking at this thing, right? But charity starts at home. You can't go to other people and ask other people to help your family. They like, what you doing for your family? What you got going on? And we'll assist you. Then that's how it works. You put a plan together, and if they have your best interest at heart and they care about your plight, then they will assist you in achieving the goal. But it starts with you putting the plan together on what it's going to take NAACP to stop the ongoing hatred of black people. And okay, now it's okay. I know, listen, rhetoric, man, it's all right. You know, freedom of speech. Say what they want to say, that's fine. Mean looks, mean stares, that's okay, whatever. But when someone comes with a gun and start killing you, and they telling you about replacement theory, and they telling you about racist ideology on how they want to get rid of black people, now when they put the action towards those statements, now you got a problem, and now you have to do something about it. That's why when I done the previous show saying that it's criminal of some of the ideology that is being taught to the black community, because it keeps the black community docile. It keeps them. It takes away that fighter spirit. Like, hey, I love myself. I love my people. I love my community. I'd be damned if you come in here and kill one of us. You know, you might get one, but we gonna get you. Right? We ready. We prepared. This is where we at. You know, I mean, this is a solution. You thinking outside of yourself that they have your best interest at heart? Nah, they in their community worrying about their children's school activities and graduation and prom and teaching their children how to drive and camp for the summer and swimming lessons and whatnot. They're not your goal or your safety is not their first priority. It's your first priority, and you have to put the plan together and say, hey, okay, look, this is what it's going to take to stop white supremacy from hurting us as a community. It's going to take us putting together our own plan instead of looking to others to put together a plan for us. It don't work like that. It never worked like that. It never in the annals. That's like saying the Romans attacking the Goths or the Visigoths, right? And the Goths go to the Romans and say, hey, look, what can we do to stop you all from attacking us? You put the plan together. And the Romans like, really, well, okay, well, if you want to show that sign of weakness, we'll be attacking you tonight. Get ready for it. You know, some of the solutions, right? This is what I want. Then this is y'all homework, right? All the Verbal Pick Radio listeners. Your homework assignment is to watch our news channels, right? CNN, MSNBC, Fox, Newsweek, Newsy, whatever, your local news, and listen to solutions that are given out by black leaders on how to end racism in America. You know, I want y'all to listen to these solutions and do that, and just ponder for a minute. And then you say, well, match that up against your plan on what it's going to take to stop the hate crimes against black people. You put a plan together and compare your plan with their plan. And now these are people who are officials. These are people who hold some type of weight, whether it be the head of the NAACP or the mayor of Buffalo or a police chief or a sheriff or whatnot. Hear their response and match it up against your plan, right? Then what you do is go out and talk into the community and get their take. And if their plan arises with your plan, now you got like minds. Then you find other like minds and you put a plan. Then you take your plan to the government officials or the mayor and say, no, this is the plan that we adopted to protect us. Are you behind our plan? Because we're hearing your plan, and your plan is asking someone else to do what we got to do for ourselves. Because when you ask people, it's like the old saying, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself, man. If you haven't figured that out by now, you don't need to be. Some people don't need to be in leadership. If you want something done right, you have to do it. Black people, if you want to stop the killings of black people, you have to put the plan together yourself. You looking up on Capitol Hill and looking up to officials for solutions and answers, and when your best interest is not in their hearts. It's in your hearts because you're the victim. The victim has to put the solution together, not the one who haven't even been. They haven't even been in your shoes. How the hell they gonna come up with a solution? They don't go through. They don't experience what you experience. They don't know. You saying, "Hey man, I need help." They're like, I'm hearing your words, but I don't feel that energy and that compassion is not moving me because I haven't walked a mile in your shoes, so I really can't really feel your compassion about the situation, but I can write something on paper and say, hey, look, I passed the law, but I can't make them follow the law. All I can do is just write it on paper. Maybe that'll help. And I give it to some of these black leaders, and they'll run out and say, hey, look what we got. We got this bill passed. You can't have certain magazines and certain guns. And they'll find a way around that. Okay, you can't do this. Come on, really? So I'm just simply saying, black people, you have to come up with your own solution. We have to come up with our own plan, and either they're going to endorse it and help that plan be successful, or get out the way. But we can't go to other people and say, hey man, stop your people from killing us. Right. And another thing, and I'm sorry, I know a lot of black people are upset at me saying that we shall overcome, and little white boys, little white black boys, and they gonna hold hands and sing a Negro spiritual, and that keeps you docile. It's not gonna happen because you want it to happen. You so desperately want to put you so desperately want to hold their hand, but they don't want to hold your hand. It takes two to tango. And your song is being is worn out. The song is worn out. The song, the singing and the marching, and we got to get to. It's worn out, man. I'm sorry. They even tired of hearing it. In their eyes, that's a sign of weakness. And in their eyes, they feel like you easy prey. Feel like you're not gonna fight back. They feel like you're not gonna protect your women. They feel like you're not gonna protect your elderly. They feel like we are easy pickings whenever they get ready, and they feel like that they have their own people on their side. That's how they think. And after a tragic event, when they hear the response from these black officials and black leaders, they like, wow, man, damn, these people are something else. Hey, let's go do another one. You know, your response is all wrong. It's all wrong. Anytime you come out and you say, we are God's children, there's only one race, we all need to get together and sing a song. We are, they don't consider that's not even important to them. They don't even see it the way you see it. Just because you think that way and you see it that way doesn't mean that they do, because their actions says something entirely different. Furrow Pick Radio, we're out.